So in this question, we need to know the sign of this quadratic expression. And so if we factor this, that would become x minus 3, x plus 2. So this is an upward opening parabola. So if we were to graph this, the roots are 3, 0, and then minus 2, 0. So the parabola will look something like that. Now, how does this graph help me figure out? Well, before I remove the absolute value, I need to know if the expression inside is positive or negative. So you'll see between minus 2 and 3, it's negative. That means that x squared minus x minus 6 is negative for x between minus 2 and 3. I'll come back to the equality when we look at the positive side. So you can either include it here or later. So here it's negative. That means the absolute value of that would be minus of x minus 3 times x plus 2. That's the factored form. And I have to solve this and then see which of these solutions would fall in that range, because only under this condition that this absolute value can be made negative. So I'll move this term to the other side, and you'll see that we can immediately factor out an x plus 2. And then we'll get x minus 3 plus 1. And that becomes x plus 2, x minus 2 equal to 0. So the solutions are 2 and minus 2. We'll come back to minus 2 later, but because I'm constraining it in this form here. So 2 does fall here, so that's one solution. So I'll list that here. The other condition is to the right of 3, so x is greater than or equal to 3, where again this expression would be positive, and simply removing the absolute value would just make it equal to just that expression, x minus 3, x plus 2. So our quadratic in this case would be x minus 3, x plus 2 equal to x plus 2. And again, I'll subtract and factor. So that would become x minus 4. And here, again, this is minus 2, doesn't satisfy our condition. So the only solution is x equal to 4, which does indeed satisfy that condition. So that's my second solution. Then we look at the third case here, where again that expression is positive and x is less than or equal to minus 2. It will be the same equation here. The two solutions are minus 2 and 4. This one clearly doesn't satisfy that. That one does. That's where the equality comes. And that's the third solution. So these are the three solutions. They're asking you to find their product, which is 4 times 2, 8 times minus 2 is minus 16, which is choice B.